All right, I'm Dave. This is Lisa, and we're from St. Paul, Minnesota. Our Lisa's been coming to church for 9 months, 10 months now.
Over a year.
Over a year. And it's been about 8 months for me, I believe.
A year.
My experience going to church as a child that I can remember, I had none. My mom and dad were not religious people at all. And as a child, I don't think we attended church, not one time.
For me, growing up, our faith, it was little to none. My mother is Catholic, and we would go on like Good Friday and maybe a Christmas or something now and then, but that was about the gist of it.
The atmosphere in my home growing up when I was younger, I mean, my mom, she was a hardworking woman. My dad, he was more of a drinker, partier type. We didn't have a lot of structure in my household as a kid. It was just kind of all over the place. It was basically a lot of partying when I was younger. It was mostly partying and things like that, and drugs, and I didn't get or receive the love I thought I should receive from my parents, so I thought that if I would use just like they were, that I would receive the love and attention from them that I thought that you were supposed to receive as a child. Yeah, drugs became a part of my life from the age of 13 all the way up until I was about 32, 33 years old.
Dave and I met in the east side of St. Paul.
We were actually neighbors. I know, right? We met, and we were having fun. We were kind of, social drinking, partying a little bit like that, but it was nothing never major until some years went on.
Did that for probably first year and a half of our relationship. Was kind of more of a long distance type relationship. And then it wasn't until I got pregnant that's when he moved back to the cities, moved in with me, and eventually that's when the in and out of jails and treatment centers and all of that jazz was starting, because at that point, both of us, my drinking was a severe problem. I was in the need of help, but I was still in denial. And it was just getting worse and worse, more and more out of control. And then that's when also that his drug use, and was worsening over that time. And eventually, yeah, it led us to him being in prison. And
The darkest time in my life was right before I moved up here. Just the drug use had got so bad, and it affected my anger. It affected my family. Nobody didn't want nothing to do with me. I felt like I just completely lost everything. I had no hope. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think I would even be sitting here. And going to prison was one of the hardest parts too, knowing that I wasn't able to see my family. All I had was pictures on my wall to look at, and just seeing that every day and knowing that I can't hug them, kiss them, tell them I love you, it hurts. It hurts when having a feeling like you have nobody in your corner. It hurts. My life was spiraling out of control, and I've burned every single bridge I had in life. I felt like I had nothing, and my family needed me. My Lisa and Alexis, my son, they needed a father and a leader and a protector, and I was just getting sick and tired of being tired of using. And when am I going to get my next fix, and when am I going to get high next? Or it's just getting tired of it, and not having no money, or living out on the streets with no home, no nothing, and knowing that your family is sleeping in a home and you're out here sleeping on the sidewalk or behind a building. And just got sick and tired of doing that stuff and didn't want to do it anymore. And so I moved up here, and my grandpa gave me that chance, and I took it, and I did something with it. And it hasn't been easy. It's been hard, but I was able to do it and do it for my family.
I was invited to church, and I accepted, and I came, and I brought my daughter, and our daughter Alexis, she just fell in love, and it's just seeing her smile and her, just wanting to go and stuff, and it just kinda, you know, brightened my spirit even more, and it's like, "Okay, found home. Let's go."
Lexi, she would come home and be like, Dad, you gonna come to church with us next Sunday? I'm like, I don't know if that's for me. I don't know if I want to go, And that went on for a few months, and then she finally asked me, Dad, you gonna come to church? I'm like, I'll check it out. I'll go this time. I'll do it, And I went, and okay, this ain't so bad, And then Lisa's like, well, there's a marriage night coming up, you should go. I'm like, all right, I'll go, And when I'm like, I kind of like this, And I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna continue to come back. So I kept coming back, and I starting to enjoy it more and more. And I'm like, this is good for me. I need this because I saw a change in my attitude, just the way I conduct in my daily life, my job, the people, the way I speak, the things I watch, the things I listen to. And it slowly started to change. I'm like, maybe I should get baptized, new life, baptism. I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and getting baptized, and the feeling I had afterwards was amazing. And another big turning point for God for me was going to the men's retreat. There was something there that just did something that was just hard to explain. It just happened. And it felt good, and being around other positive men is something that I've never experienced in my life. I've never really had them positive people in my life, and it was something that was different, and it felt good. It just felt right, and God has been good in my life, and He's done a lot of positive things for me. And I've had my struggles, but I'm still here, so that's what matters.
My outlook and everything else, I feel at peace. I feel calm. I feel like a new chapter, new beginning.
This Easter, the best word that describes my life right now would be freedom. I am free from jail, prison, addiction, and all the bad worldly things. I'm finally free from all that.
Get into the Word of God and, just familiarize yourself and, follow your journey.
Keep Jesus in your life, keep following Him, and listen to His word and apply that to your life.
You don't have to be a prisoner of your past.